Hello my warriors, how you doing today? I have been working so hard on trying to put all my videos together. I'm doing a little bit each sections. I just did put together the Spring Hill Cemetery. It's already for a premiere on Tuesday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hope you guys will come for that. It's gonna be an hour and 15 minutes, y'all. So just let you know, grab your snacks, grab your drinks, because it's gonna be a long one. So and yes, I did meet Omar in person. So, and I will get into that in a minute. This is the reason why I'm doing this video, is for me to explain why I met Omar again. So right now I just finished putting together another cemetery that we went to. It's on the same day. I picked up Angie on Wednesday because Tuesday I had the thing. So Wednesday is when I picked Angie up to go to Brooksville, Spring Hills area. So before I picked her up and everything, I told her to say I've got some money and everything, and so we can go over, because she, you know, I had her all day and all night, so she didn't have to be home at a certain time because so yeah. But anyways, I picked her up, and before I was picking her up, before I left here, come to think of it, I text Omar, DM'd him on Twitter. And sometimes, yes, he does get busy, y'all, so it can be, you know, difficult. He has a busy life, y'all. So I DM'd him, and like maybe I would say not after I sent the message to him, he responded quickly, and that was the first, and I got him at a good time. So I asked him if he wants to come meet us at the Spring Hill Cemetery, and you know, that night. And he said he's going to be busy during the day, which is understandable. But he, you know, what the time frame is. So I gave him a time frame, and he, you know, waited for him to respond. Took maybe, I would say, like an hour for him to respond, but he did respond back saying that if you're going to be around that time and everything, he's going to try, that keyword is try, y'all, that he'll make it out there. But if something comes up differently for another location, just to let him know. And then I said, will do. So, but we were going to stay at the cemetery anyway, the Spring Hill Cemetery anyways. So, and my plan was, I was not going to tell Angie this. I want her to be surprised big time. But knowing me, as soon as I picked her up and everything, oh my god, I should have just kept it shut. I should have just kept my mouth shut. Oh my god. Oh, I don't want her to be surprised, but anyways, I did tell her when we got to McDonald's, and because I was hungry anyways, and went to the drive-through, and as soon as we got done, that's when I told her that about Omar. So like I said, I should have kept my freaking mouth shut. Thank you. Ugh. Anyways, I know she's gonna watch this video. She's gonna crack up so much. Anyways, yeah. So yeah. But I told her, I says, he's gonna try. It's not like a guaranteed yes or, you know, that he's gonna be there. But, you know, but either way, he's gonna try. But anyways, I was eating, you know, got something to drink and eat before we head on over there. Put it on my GPS on my phone, stuff like that, to go 2 over there. So, but the first place we went to, y'all, is the Hillside Estates. So I put the GPS coordinates from where we're gonna, where we're at, and where McDonald's is in DeLand, to the Hillside Estates. So yes, I take no tolls because I don't have the money for me to, pay tolls. So we just did no tolls. So even though it's a longer way, but hey, it took us literally took us from there to there 2 hours. Just saying, 2 hours going the back way. So, which is okay. I mean, it takes, I like going the scenic route anyways, to see all the stuff. So anyways, I'm still laughing about, oh god, should not told her, but anyways, I just did. And I know she's gonna laugh at this part when she sees this. But anyways, so we left. We went to Spring Hill Cemetery, or not yet. We went to Hillside Estates. I get so confused of where we're going to go because we're all over the place. But we went to the Hillside Estates, and I kind of turned in early from the when that we would need to turn in. But when we turned on that street and everything, that house looks so familiar, and I think Omar's been there. It's right close to the Hillside Estates and stuff like that. The house is, like I said, I think most artists filmed there. I know Omar's been there. It seems so familiar. I should have took a picture just to see. I should have done that. Maybe if I go back there, I might take a picture and see if comparison on if Mo has been in that house, Omar, and I think Patty from the G team has been there doing an investigation. They spent the whole night there. I could be wrong, but it seems like the house that they've been to, and it just, I don't know, I just feel it and everything. So I looked at the house and I'm like, oh my god, it's like right close to the States thing, the housing development that we're going to go to. So I should have taken a picture, and I should have, but I didn't. But it just looks like it. It might be, I don't know. But anyways, I have to look at the videos again and stuff like that, because it's just vaguely, yeah. So finally we went to the Hillside Estates, and as soon as we got closer to the housing, it looks really weird. And yeah, it's been a long time that everybody, my favorite YouTubers, been out there to film and everything. It's not, abandoned anymore. It's starting to feel like people are starting to live there. They're fixing it up. The back section where Mo got, possessed with the symbols and stuff like that, satanic and all that stuff, rituals back there, everything is boarded up. You can't, and you'll see a video later on, which I'm still kind of editing videos as we speak, but everything back there is boarded up. So the windows that you've seen in previous videos is not open anymore. So that, and that I noticed right offhand when I first started turning to go to these houses. But and then we got closer to the housing development, and we noticed there's a sign and there's cars, and I'm like, man, what's going on? So we were like in puzzlement, and it was complete bust, y'all. And I said it on my video too, which you'll see also. And there's no way we can film out there, because all the boards has been that's been boarded up for previous videos that you've seen from Joe and Rob's videos and Omar's and all that stuff. It's completely taken down, and everybody was, we saw it when we were driving that big circle we saw some cars, you know, staying in those houses. So they're fixing it up. So we could, like I said, we could not film there, but we did get out, even though it was cloudy and everything. It stopped raining, but we did get out to stretch our legs, one thing, so we can film. Like I said, it's in the video that's going to be a premiere, which you'll see. So we didn't get to film there. We just filmed a little bit to show you what it looks like as of now, which is a complete bust. So anyways, that was upsetting. So I was totally upset that we couldn't do anything with it. So we went back to our car after we filmed a little bit, left, took some pictures and stuff like that along the way out while we're in our car, and sorry, there's a fly in here and I gotta catch that. But then we went and, you know, I typed in my phone, not Googled it, MapQuested or whatever, put on my next destination, which is the Spring Hill Cemetery, and it was like 12 to 13 minutes away from, because I'm not familiar with this place anyways. I have to use the GPS. So I typed in the address on my phone for the GPS thingy, and literally it's like 12 to 13 minutes away. So I'm like, oh, it's not that far. So so we went over to the Spring Hill Cemetery during the day and filmed. Like I said, everything will be on my premiere and everything. You'll see that. Film there, blah blah blah. And then yes, I had to run to the bathroom because, you know, during that time and everything, you do have to take a break to go to the bathroom. So luckily there's not one that far. There was a gas station that's close by, so we left there, went to the gas station, went to the bathroom. I went to the bathroom, and then filled up my car with some gas and stuff like that, because it was needed to put more in there. And then we parked in the thing for the next location because we have plenty time to come back at night. So we went to 2 other cemeteries while we were waiting to be at nighttime. So that's what I'm editing. One of them, which is the Florida Hill Memorial Gardens. This is what I'm going to be doing now. As you can tell, that's what I'm doing now as I'm editing and stuff like that. So be on the lookout for that video too. So, but like I said, that's gonna be quick. I didn't do an EVP or the spirit box session on that because there was cars coming in. So anyways, so we went to 2 other ones. We went to that one, and we went to the Grace Memorial thing, whatever, I can't remember the name of it, but we went to that one. I did some spirit box sessions inside this place where Joe went in there, of course, and like I said, these places that we are going to, Joe has been there, Rob's been there. So yeah, trying to do the things that they've been doing. So, but anyways, and like I said, I don't do like, and my battery's going to bed, so I'm going to change the battery, so I'll be right back. Alright, sorry, my battery died and everything. I had to change batteries, and it's a good thing I have 2. I should probably buy some more batteries. I have to invest in that. But anyways, so we got done with this particular one because, like I said, everybody was starting to come in and stuff like that. So we stayed out there, I would say close to an hour, I think. So we went to another cemetery that wasn't that far from where we were. So we went there, filmed. I did like a spirit box session, and I need to get into that. After I get done with this one, I'll do that one. But I probably will, before I get into that, I might have to edit this one. I wasn't going to edit this one and just put it out just completely, but my battery died. But anyways, but yeah, I have to edit this one now. So once this is done, I'm gonna have to edit this one so I can get this on my vlog channel up so you can see it, and all that stuff, and then before I do my other editing. So I'm in my process of editing, but my premiere is set for the one. But yeah, like I said, we went to the third and final place of the cemetery. And like I said, before my battery probably ran down, I don't know if I said this or not, but I don't like doing cemetery videos for some reason, because one, it's on the outside, and sometimes you cannot hear. I mean, if you know, sometimes you'll hear something like a road noise behind you, and you really can't hear any kind of voices and stuff like that. So I just don't like going to cemeteries, but I do it for y'all. You might capture something that I am not hearing and stuff like that. So some people have good ears. I try my best listening to what I do by editing. Sometimes I miss words or whatever. So, and then of course I got my audience, which is y'all. Y'all can probably pick it up more than I can, so I'm thankful for that. But anyways, yeah, we left to that particular one. We went to another one, stayed out there for a little while. Like I said, I'm very bad at taking pictures, but I did take some pictures at the last cemetery that we went to. Before we went back at night to hopefully meet Omar and stuff like that. This is where I'm going to be talking about Omar now. But I took a lot of pictures on the last cemetery that we went to. I did a spirit box inside the place where Joe does his thing with the doors locked and everything. You'll see that in another video. So we left because it was getting dark and anyway, so put back on my GPS, put it back to the Spring Hills Cemetery. But I think before we went back, no, we didn't go to the gas station. I thought we went to the gas station first. I think we did, because I probably had to run to the bathroom before we head on out. I might not. I don't know. I can't remember. It's either we did or we didn't. I forgot. But anyways, we went back to the Spring Hill Cemetery, and yes, it was at nighttime. It was dark. So thankfully no one was coming, on the opposite direction, coming with the headlights and everything. Because by the time we got closer to where the sharp turn is, that place that you have to turn off and everything, that's where that's the entrance. So no one's behind me, thank God. So I slowed down really big time, and before I missed it and everything, because sometimes I do miss the turn and all that stuff because it's right there. So anyways, we went in there. It was like pitch black. If I didn't have my lights on, I had my light, even if my headlights weren't on, you could still see light anyways. But anyways, that's how my car is made. So we went down that long dirt road till we got to the opening of the cemetery thing, and oh my God. Oh my God. I was just like, I told us, woo. I'm just like, stop it. But anyways, turned around and everything and parked and everything, and I had a cheeseburger. It was cold, but it was something to eat for me because I was starting to get a little hungry because so I ate the rest of the cheeseburger that I got with water that I had, and stayed in the car. And facing our fears, we decided to go ahead. After I got done eating, we finally got out of the car, and at night grabbed all our stuff, and I brought my GoPro and my little lamp and everything, even though it didn't do justice. water. So anyways, we walked around trying to find out where Tom's. I feel like there's another Tom, because the one that I found, I don't think that's really the Tom that Mo Sargi has been. For some reason, in my heart, it wasn't the right grave that Mo Sargi laid, because when I watched the video again today, come to think of it, I watched on Mo Sargi's video on when he got possessed, when he was down here in Florida, and Omar came and rescued him, trying to find out where he is and stuff like that. I looked at the video, and for some reason, it's not the tombstone, gravestone, or whatever that he lied beside and everything. I just felt, because there, it's somewhere else, and it feels like the grave that he laid, it was closer to my car where I parked. I just feel it in my instinct, and I might have to go back over to it during the day to see where it is, because I just felt that gravestone was not the right one, even though it did say Thomas Jr. I think it's probably the Tom or Thomas is supposed to be the first name, and so yeah, I just felt like that was not the right one, even though I put the GoPro on that grave to see about capturing something. But I just felt like that was not the right one, because when I looked at the video, that stone that I left it on, it had only one gravestone. And when I watched the Mo Sargi or Omar's video, well, it came with, on Mo Sargi's video, he was laid beside it, and there's another gravestone right beside the gravestone, and then another gravestone, and another gravestone. It's like a row of gravestones, where Mo laid. So I felt like what I picked and everything, that was not the right one. So I don't think that was the right one. And like I said, I think it's more closer to where my car was. It has a little bit more gravestones with it, because that particular one only had one gravestone and nothing else beside it, because so I think we picked the wrong one. That's my opinion, because if you look at the video over and over again and we look at my thing, that was not the right one. So I felt like that was not the right one, gravestone. So I'm probably going to go back over there again during the day to find out where that stone is and take a picture to make sure, because I know for a fact there is like in one of the videos, and I did film it on mine too, there is some kind of I would say like a wreath, kind of like a wreath, a cross wreath kind of type thing that's shaped like a cross. It was in the background, because once Mo was trying to get his bearings and stuff like that, on his backside there is a cross on the backside of it when he's trying to catch his breath and everything, and it was like right around that area. I felt very certain it's right in there, and so I'll probably leave a clip of it and everything, so I'll probably leave a link down below for you guys to see. But yeah, I think that the one I picked, it was not the right gravestone, and sorry Angie, that was not the right one. Even though it looked like it, I think the name should be the first name should be Tom and not the last name, because yeah, the one that I just watched it in the video, and I just remembered it's not the right one. So yeah, anyways, enough of that rambling. But anyways, so I just left my GoPro there, and then we did our walking around, and then I saw it was really getting at nighttime. It's around, I would say, like 9:30 ish, I think, to 10, I think. I saw headlights coming, and I saw two headlights. There's two cars. I'm like, and I'm thinking to myself, did Omar bring somebody with him? I'm thinking to myself, and but we didn't recognize the white truck, and so but it was Omar, because he brought his Tesla car with him. And so Omar did show up. He said he tried, and he did show up. And I'm just still waiting for that video that he did of me explaining to him what, you know, all that stuff, why I brought him to where we were. And so I'm so happy that he came. Thank you, Omar. A huge shout out to you, and Tiff, and Roland, and of course little Boston. And by the way, Boston has his own channel. I will leave his link down below. Please go subscribe to him. He's we're trying to get him as many subscribers. He's got more than me. I mean, come on. Jeez. But yeah, anyways, he started his own YouTube channel and everything. I think he's got like 2 videos. It was short. It's very short, but he's trying, he's learning. So I'm sure his mom and Omar will help him along and stuff like that. So he's cute. And I'm sure his sister, if his sister would give him a chance. But anyways, we met with him, filmed with him. At least was not a big crowd like last year and that's just the second time for me to meet him in person. The first one was just too many people. It was just way too many people there. And there's no way I can say hi, you know, to James and Omar, you know, all that stuff, because it was over 600 people at Gatorland. It was just hard for me to say, you know, just to talk to them. But this time it's a little differently. He came out. We didn't have a whole lot of people, which was awesome. That's what I like about it and everything, is not a whole lot of people there, and to film and stuff like that. So I just had the opportunity to, you know, to be with him that night, and just talk like normal and stuff like that. And guys, he's very nice person outside of YouTube and outside of filming and stuff like that. He's a nice person, and everybody thinks he's a bad person and all that stuff, and he's really not. He's just a human being, like, you know, we all are. And people are criticizing others, and that's another whole topic. I don't want to get into that. Certain kind of person that I really love and stuff like that, so I'm not gonna get into that. But so I was so happy that Omar did finally came out, and as most of you know, I did a diamond painting last year. I looked online, you know, finding something, because I wanted to do something for Omar to give to him, and I found a picture, a very nice picture of a mermaid, and I think I have it saved on this phone. But while I'm looking for that, let me find out where the picture is. But since I had the picture in the picture frame, which is so heavy, let me see, I had it in my car. Sorry, I'm kind of looking for it, but I had it in my car for a long time, like over a year, and I wanted to get it out of my car, and I don't think I'm gonna find it because it's too much to. Anyway, it's a picture. I'll find it later, hopefully. Maybe I'll post it on the end of this, because I'm gonna edit this thing anyways. It's a picture that I did of me did a diamond painting of a mermaid. And I got it done. I took a picture of it. I even framed it and everything. It was a heavy frame, and I, was going to see about meeting him, all the stuff, but it took a long time for us to finally meet, and so that's why I messaged him, before we left. And he said he'll try, so thank God he came, and I gave it to him. And he was filming before I turned the picture around. I had it in the back side and everything, so he filmed it on his camera, and I can't wait to see the video. It's not out yet, so I did speak, I did talk and everything about this. And of course he said, Padme, I can't accept this. This is, I was like, no, it's yours. I made it for you, and I want to do something for you anyways. And so, says, oh, thank you so much. So I turned the picture around, and that's when he, so, get so emotional. Wow. So, I was like, yeah, Tiffany, that you see her as Tiffany being a mermaid, because Tiffany pointed that out. So I gave it to them and stuff like that, and the frame is very heavy, and I wish with this whole COVID-19, I wish we could hug. I'm a huggable person. I love hugs, but we just couldn't, because with this whole COVID-19 crap still going on. So we just did like an air hug and kiss and stuff like that. Did take pictures, and yes, we did take pictures on our tattoos. We did our thing up and everything. He knew about my tattoo a long time ago, so so we got a picture. And yes, I did replace Joe on my laptop. I had Joe's picture on my laptop as like a background type desktop thingy. I replaced it with me and Omar. So I still love Joe, don't take me wrong, he's still, still mine. But speaking of Joe, and yes, I am wearing a shirt of Joe that I got and everything. I did put Joe's name, and I did put hearts, so I made it in Teespring store. So it's not on there anymore. I did it for me only and stuff like that. But yeah, I did it for me. So anyways, they had to leave, and before they left, Omar said that sometimes the cops can come back here and they are not very nice, so just be careful. Might as well, I was like, well, we're probably going to leave anyways if you're going to tell us that a cop comes back here to make sure. I mean, we're not doing anything, but they don't even know that and everything. So we decided to go ahead and leave. So we left before they did, and we went back to the gas station, because that way we can get cleaned up, get cooled off a little bit inside, go to the bathroom, because I was getting really thirsty for a Coke, which I am thirsty for a Coke right now, and I don't have the money for me to go get anything. But so we went back to the gas station, got all the stuff, and then went back to the car. Tried to sleep, but there's no way we could sleep. It was just too hard. One of these days I'm going to get me an air mattress kind of type thing and just put it in the back of my car and just sleep back there. One of these days. So yeah, tried, and at about, I'm guessing it was like 3 a.m., something like that. I think it was like 3 a.m. I decided to go ahead, since it was like 2 hours anyways coming back. So we went back to the bathroom because I needed to go again. So did her. So we decided to go ahead and do all this stuff, and then we decided, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take my chance on going back home. And during the night, at night, still during the dark time. So we left, and I'm gonna stop this real quick because it's gonna stop and everything. So I'll turn it back on. Like I said, I'm gonna edit this too. So I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I didn't want her to, you know, talk and all of a sudden it starts. So anyways, we made it, you know, we left, went back and everything, had my GPS on. So when we left, before we left at the gas station and stuff like that, I put on GPS and it's telling me to go, there's 3 different toll roads. There's no other way we can get around it. So we kind of backtracked from, you know, from when we came up there, you know, come over there. So we kind of backtracked, going back to the Spring Hill the Hillside Estates, and I put in the address. So we went back the back way again, and then once we got closer to the thing, then we stopped at, you know, before we got to the thing, instead of going really back to that place and everything, we stopped, pulled over, find out I needed to get the address from McDonald's area and stuff like that, so I can take her home. And so I got the address, put it in there, and then we left and all that stuff. Oh my God, it's better than Randonautica because it took us everywhere. Angie can vouch for that. We should did a video for that, because it's just taking us left, right, straight, left, sharp turn. I mean, seriously, it took us all over the creation. I'm like, seriously, this is better than Randonautica. And Angie can vouch for that. But it was hard to see. But anyways, at nighttime, because it was still dark, and I was like, I was so tired, you know, y'all. I was literally so tired. Wanted to get back on the road, you know, where for us to go. But it seems like I missed a turn for us, you know, to go on. And then of course that's the one I took it. So, oh my God. Anyways, one night I'll never forget. But anyways, we're still happy seeing Omar that night and everything. So. I am still happy. I know she is too. So anyways, finally we made it. You know, it's starting to get, you know, daylight a little bit. But the funny part was really not that funny. But to me, it's not, because by the time we got closer to where I need to take her home, I didn't take her to the McDonald's. I took her to her actual where the woods is. Now, I should have not done this and everything, but I did it anyways. I should have just went where I normally will take her. The next time I do this, Angie, the next time I do this, I am not doing like we did last time. Because, girl, I'll do the one that I just, you know, past that and go. I'm doing that from now on. Y'all, when I took her home, I slowed down because no one's behind me at all, because it was, I mean, even though people were going to work at that time and everything. Oh my God. There's this little like a little U-shaped kind of type thing. I did not know this is going to be bad. It was bad idea. No, you know, stuff like that. There was a lot of dirt, sand kind of type thing, and my car was not meant for that kind of type thing. Oh my God, I should not have done that. Stupid me. I went in there, got myself stuck in there. Oh my God. I tried, I mean, yeah, I don't have any money for me to, you know, all this stuff, so I called the towing company because there's nobody else around, you know, to, like, man-wise kind of type thing at that time. So I was stuck in this dirt, sand. So there's no way I couldn't, I was so freaking tired. I mean, I was just tired. I just want to get home. And you know, here I am getting stuck at her place in the front of the woods. So never again will I do that. So jeez. So I called a towing company, some kind of towing. I didn't have AAA because I would have called AAA, but I didn't have a card for them to come out, or else it will be free. but I didn't have anything, so I called some kind of towing company and I explained to them where I'm located, and of course they said they, you know, okay, they're going to come out for $75 for them to come pull me out. And I'm not going to pay $75 because I didn't have that money for me to do that. So there's no way. And luckily, there was somebody walking their dogs and stuff like that. There was a guy, and they said something about stuck. I was like, yes, I am stuck, very much stuck here. And say, all right, just hang on. I'll, you know, we'll get somebody to come. And sure enough, they came. At least it was for free. That both men pushed me out. Oh, I felt so relieved. Didn't have to worry about paying money for that, for the $75. Oh my God, saved a lot of money for that. And I was not going about to call David for money for that, because I don't want him to have to come out there, give me money and all that stuff. There's no way. So I was on my own, basically. But oh my God, never again will I go to that particular spot to drop her off. There's another place that I can go to that makes it a whole lot easier and not get stuck. And that's what I'm going to be keep doing that. So I did not know there was going to be sand that's deep, dirt or whatever, that for me to get stuck, because my car is not made for that. So anyways, got me unstuck, thank God. Thanks for two men to help me out. And finally I went home, and as soon as I got home, grabbed some of my stuff in my car and came in, got something to drink or whatever, and then I crashed. And I was so tired coming home. But that was basically all that stuff. And of course, I slept up until, I would say, like close to 1:30 in the afternoon, and then I got up to go eat something or whatever, and I got mail, and I got 2 packages in the mail, which you'll see it on the unboxing thing later on the video. So but this shirt is one of them. So so yeah, that was my but the best part about it is seeing Omar. Omar is the man. For me to meet again, because this is my second time meeting him, even though the first one there was just a whole lot of people. Second one was even better. It's even better than the first. I'm still waiting for Joe. Yes, he's still going to be, I'm still not giving up on trying to get with him. I'm not going to give up regardless. So I'm still trying to get a hold of him, so we can go filming together, hopefully soon. But if not, it's probably going to be later, until maybe, I don't know when, so maybe in the weekend. But anyways, that is our adventure. And I know when Angie watches this video, I know she's going to crack herself up with these things. I know. It's because she keeps on saying that. So, but anyways, we did have a good time. We did have a great time meeting him, just filming also. But the best part about it was Omar. Omar was the top notch of filming. So so yeah, I'm so glad and happy at the same time that Omar did take the time out and came and saw us and everything, and be with us for a little bit, even though it was not long, which is okay. At least it's you know, I didn't want a whole bunch of crowd in the way. Anyways, I'm not the kind of people who be in the crowd in the first place. So I'm just more a few people much as possible, than being a whole bunch of crowd. But yeah, that's the highlight of everything that we filmed, is Omar. So yeah, and I love him. I still love him. and not in that way. I know he's, you know, it's just a brotherly, sisterly kind of type love, stuff like that. And I do talk too much, and I do have to drink water. But I'm gonna go ahead and go as soon as this is done, rendering and stuff like that. Get ready for me to put it up on my main channel. Before I do that, I'm gonna put this together so I can get this out on my vlog channel, so you can see what my the day, all this stuff. But like I said, I got this done, this particular shirt done for me and me only. I did put it up on Teespring for me for them making it and everything, and it did come in the mail on Thursday when I came back home and I was sleeping and all that stuff. It came in Thursday, and this is my shirt that I made, that I picked out a shirt. The picture itself, I added the words Joe, and I put 2 hearts, one over here and one down here. So it came, like I said, it came in the mail Thursday along with CJ face and stuff. So, and of course I took it down, so it's only for me to buy the shirt because I want this shirt. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and go so I can put this thing together. Even though I was talking a lot, so I had to, definitely I'm gonna have to edit this video too. But I'm gonna try to see, like I said, with the whole Tom's grave, I just felt like that was not the grave that that Mo laid beside, because it just felt, that grave felt so wrong, and it felt like it was more closer to where my car was parked, closer and stuff like that. And there was a whole lot of, like I said, he was laying beside a grave, and there's another grave beside a grave, and there's like maybe a few graves right side by side. This particular one that I put my GoPro, it's only had one grave by itself, and that was not the grave. So, and so I think his first name was Tom, not the last name. So I felt like we put it in the wrong place, and I just had this funny feeling that it was not the right one, because like I said, I watched Mo Sargi's video, I guess it was this morning or something like that, and today is Saturday, by the way, just to let you know. I think I watched it this morning, or was it last night? It might have been last night, on Friday night, is when I watched the video, and of Mo's, when he got possessed, got attacked, when he was in the Airbnb here in Florida, before he met Omar and had to go film. And it led up to when he got possessed, he wasn't feeling good, he needed something to eat, and then he blacked out, he couldn't remember where, you know, all that stuff. So, and then Omar stepped in the picture trying to figure out all that stuff, and I just felt like that was not the grave that Mo laid beside on the ground. So I probably will go back over to the Spring Hill Cemetery again to find out where the actual grave, because it just felt like that was not the right one to me. So, but I'll probably do that when things, you know, all stuff. So once I have the money to get more gas, I might go back over there again and find out where the grave is. And I'm probably going to, Angie, if you want to come back, that's fine too. But I just feel, Angie, I just feel like that was not the grave that he was at. So, yeah. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and go so I can put this out, so I can put this together also, even though I was not going to, but I talk a lot, and I wanted to tell you everything that's, you know, step by step and all that stuff. That's just me. I like to say it, things and stuff like that. At least it's out of my mind on what I was going to say, and I'm more awake now, trying to get, you know, all that stuff. And I feel like if it's bottled up, there's nothing, I can't do it. So if it's fresh in my mind and I can say it on cam, get it out, and at least I'm, you know, that's out and document things. At least I have it on cam, and you know, for me to tell you what I experienced from up, you know, all that stuff. So anyways, I love you guys, and thanks for me rambling with all this information. So I love you guys. Take care, and just don't forget doing my other rendering from my other cemetery videos, and also don't forget my premiere for the Spring Hill Cemetery is going to be Tuesday night or Tuesday afternoon at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please don't forget to set your clocks and put your notifications on, reminders on, to come back on Tuesday, and that's when my premiere starts. Hopefully my internet doesn't go off by then, but if it does, I'm gonna have to use my phone to do all that stuff. So so yeah, I hope to see you there on Tuesday. Take care, y'all. Love you. Bye bye.